What's going on, guys? Charles here. Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to talk about the top traffic sources of 2020 because there's a lot of big stuff happening. Okay, so this is a video beside the clickbank video. This is the type of video that I always make at the end of every year. And this year, for the upcoming year, which is 2020, I want to talk about a couple of new traffic sources, the usual ones that we use, but there's a lot of big stuff happening. And the thing is, I need to talk about a couple of different ways that you need to change the way you use these traffic sources. It's really important because the paid advertising world, really, the scene is really changing. So you want to do it the right way, otherwise you're gonna end up wasting so much money that is just and you're not gonna get any results, really. So I want you to pay attention. We're gonna start with basics. I want to talk about the traffic sources first, and then I'm gonna give you some details about each and every single one of them, and then I'm gonna share some really ninja stuff with you that are gonna help you to get the best out of it, because again, this paid advertising scene is really changing and you want to make sure you adapt to these changes. Otherwise you're just gonna either not be able to do any ads, or if you do, you're gonna end up wasting your money and time, really. So yeah, so let's get started, guys.
So guys, when it comes to paid traffic sources and the videos I usually make for paid traffic sources, I usually end up, kind of naming them and kind of just glancing through them real quick. But what I want to do in this video is I want to actually teach you a little bit more, and I want to actually share my own strategies with you so you kind of see it all in action. So what we're going to do is, at least in this video, I'm going to focus on two traffic sources because they're just conveniently in one place, and they're easier to explain. Alright, so the first one is YouTube advertising. I'm sure a lot of you have heard me or seen me talk about it because YouTube ads are basically my #1 advertising source, and I've been using them for a very long time, and it's just growing more and more because YouTube, the media itself, the video industry is just growing as well. So it's a really great place to start your ads if you know what to do. Now, what I want to do in this case for video example, for YouTube ads example, I want to show a campaign that I run, and this is like one of my best traffic strategies when it comes to YouTube, and that is what I call a step-by-step advertising. So let me show you an example here. So this is a example of a test ad that I'm running in my staging account, and I actually talked about staging accounts as well. But what we do is when it comes to advertising, we have accounts where we test our ads first and we run it for like a month, and after we know it works and it doesn't get the account banned, we move it to the main account. So this is one of my staging accounts. So if you take a look, this particular ad is about 3 separate ads, and it's really interesting. So what I do, this whole thing starts with this, actually. Which one is it? This one. So let's actually show. I think I've been running this ad for like a couple of days now. Yeah, and I'm doing this really slow, actually. We're running, I think, $5 a day, which is really nothing. And if you take a look, we have 3 different ad groups inside. So the first one is basically about action it. So this is an ad we're testing, and these ads are about these 3 videos. So what happens is that we run an ad and we get people to watch this video. What's action it, right? Let me actually just mute this real quick so it doesn't interfere with the microphone. But yeah, so the people watch this one first. Okay, this is the first ad they watch, and there's really nothing to sell here. Just a quick video. It's like almost 2 minutes. Explains what is action about. So nothing crazy here. And then what I do is I take the people who watch this ad and show another video ad to them. So it's going to be like a funnel, like a step-by-step thing. So people who watch this video, they're going to get this second video as an ad. Alright, so they're going to see this second video as an ad. And then people who watch the second video as an ad are going to get this third video as an ad. So this way, what I do is I take them through a funnel step by step. So this is really, really powerful. This is something I've tested a lot in other products as well, and it just works so well when you do it this way. Just taking through everything step by step. And these are actually discovery ads. All right, let me just take you in detail in one of them. Actually, this one, for example, if you take a look, let's take a look at the audience. It's actually, we're targeting, so right now for this, I'm targeting people who watched my YouTube channel. This is the first video, this one. Obviously, you can just, target anything you want. Keywords is something I'm going to add because this is just not enough views, really. But yeah, I'm going to add keywords and topics as well. And then, if you go back to this, where is it? Ad groups. So yeah, if you go back, the second ad is going to be this, what's inside, right? So this is going to be basically people who watched the first video. Let me actually show you if I can, let me see if I can show that audience. There you go. So yeah, so there you go, watched action at intro. Obviously this is a really small audience because obviously it's a brand new ad. We really haven't gotten that many views on the first video. So yeah, so we need to have this running for a while until this really kicks to the full gear, basically, right? So that's the idea here, guys. Step by step, you just want to target this stuff, one video, and then they watch the second video because they watched the first one, they watch the third one because they watched the second one. Now the thing is, this one actually, this is the third video, and we just got this approved because this was in the pending under review for a couple of days. It just got approved today, so this is going to start seeing some impressions very, very soon. So yeah, so that's the idea. This is my one of my YouTube ads strategies. And the thing is, if you want to learn more, you should definitely check out the link in the description, because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to YouTube ads. The retargeting, targeting, all this different placements and stuff like that. So yes, that is my YouTube ad strategy. Now, second strategy I want to share with you is my Google ads. Now the thing is, again, because it's in the same platform, I just want to show you the funnel. So that's my second traffic source, Google advertising, Google pay-per-click advertising. That's to be specific about it, that's that. So what I want to show, because we've talked about Google ads a lot, and if you're an Aversity member, you can actually just go to your course and get Google ads training. That's really not what we're focusing on here. But what I want to show you here is a couple examples of the funnels and this brand new strategy that I've been using to just drive traffic. Now, one of the issues that we've been seeing recently, this is happening, this has been happening for the past, I'd say a couple of months, 4 or 5 months, but it's as we get closer to the New Year's and all that stuff, it gets really more extreme, basically. The thing is, there has been a lot of engagement issues with the whole industry recently. So one of the things that I've been testing, and I've been getting a lot of good results with it, again, if you're running ads, you should definitely look into this, and that is just having an intro page. Okay, so what I do, this is basically, in my case, this is going to be my this is a brand new one that's created, but because I have another one, I've been improving this. But yeah, so this is almost done. So what I have is, I usually have this introduction page. I'm not even done with this part, but this is the introduction page, right? So I just have this, hey, this is me, get to know me before you even click on my offer. And then they click on this and they go to the opt-in page. So the idea here is to just get them to even have that human touch before they even land on this really average, lifeless page. Because if you think about it, if someone just lands on this page, they're just gonna, if they actually opt in, it's because they're just interested in an offer. But when you add that personal element to it, it becomes so much more than just a offer. It becomes way more personal. It's just so powerful. So that's the idea behind having that personal introduction. And then after that, they go to this sales page. Obviously, because I cannot advertise this directly on Google, because the marketing on this is a little bit extreme. So what I do is I have this kind of a opt-in page here to protect, and then also to generate leads, obviously. So that's the idea here. Now another example of this, which is this is another thing that I've seen a lot of Aversity members are using and getting good results with it, is sending people directly to an opt-in page, and then after you get their name and email, what you do is you have this personal element, the personal touch. You have this really quick introduction about yourself. Hey, my name is this. I've been getting results with this, or I've recently joined this program. It's really great. You should definitely check it out. Again, just an introduction. You don't want to sell them anything. You just want to introduce yourself, okay? And then what you do is you just send them to your affiliate link. So in this case, this is my Aversity affiliate link, okay? So I'm just sending them to the sales page. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. This is what I mean by having that personal touch before you even send them to your offer. That way, there's this human touch to it, right? And it's way more powerful than just like your average ads, sending them to a landing page or opt-in page or getting them to buy something. It's a lot more powerful and just helps you to increase your conversion rates. Now, with this, for example, this might decrease your front conversions, meaning that like they have to click on this, they got to go to this page. Obviously, you're wasting a little bit of clicks here, but your end conversion, which is like selling that product, because that's your goal, right? Selling that product, that end conversion is going to be much, much higher, guys, much higher. So that's the idea behind having that introduction before you even send someone to an offer. All right, guys. So these are my top 2 advertising traffic sources for 2020. YouTube advertising using the strategy I just explained, step-by-step strategy, and Google Ads PPC specifically, and having that kind of personal touch before you send someone to an offer.
Alright guys, I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate that, because I'm making videos almost every single day now, getting back to the normal schedule, so make sure you do that. Also, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this video, because the thing is, I always make these videos based on your comments, so let me know what you think about them. I really appreciate it. And one thing, so if you want to learn all these stuff in detail, I strongly recommend checking out the link in the description. That's going to take you to the program that is going to teach you all this stuff in more detail. Because the thing is, when it comes to using paid traffic and really making money online, you got to choose your traffic and your promotion strategy based on your product. That's really, really important. So in order to do that, you got to understand the product, the niche, and all that stuff. So make sure you check out the link in the description. That's going to take you to the program that is going to teach you all this stuff in detail. Again, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. And I'll see you in the next video.